Hey, welcome back. Do you want a delicious way to broaden your horizons? Taste of Judaism is a perfect opportunity for anyone who is curious about Judaism or who wants to deepen their knowledge of Jewish culture.
Over 5,000 people have attended this yummy event in Tucson alone, and this year you can too. Rabbi Samuel Cohon is here to tell us more. So, Rabbi, tell us about the Taste of Judaism and what makes this such a great program.
It's really a fantastic way to learn everything you want to know about Judaism, but we're afraid to ask. It's free. There's 3 classes: spirituality, values, and community, over 3 weeks. So it could be 3 consecutive Sundays, 3 Mondays, 3 Tuesdays. We teach it in central Tucson at Temple Emanu-El. We teach it out in the Northwest. We teach it on the Upper East Side at Bear Canyon Library. This year we'll have a class in Swarita. We have just a variety of locations. All you have to do is call, and it's a wonderful way to learn a little bit about Jewish culture, history, holidays, rituals, and of course we give you a little, something to eat along the way.
Yum. And is this for everybody?
Anybody's welcome. We've had, obviously, lots of people who are Jewish attend, but it varies from year to year. Sometimes it's like 50-50, sometimes it's 60-40. We've had priests, nuns, Buddhist monks, all kinds of people attend. And it's really, in many ways, the kind of fast-paced, fun way to learn all the sort of beauties of a religion that's 3,800 years old, but is incredibly contemporary as well.
Absolutely. Well, I love that it's open doors for everybody.
That's
and
right.
I think that's really special. It says something a lot about you. And I know that you kind of listed some of the things you're going to be covering, but maybe dive deeper into some of the topics that we're going to learn about.
Sure. So at Temple Emanu-El, we want to welcome everybody. And we've been doing this now, I guess this is our 15th year we've done Taste of Judaism, which means we're a little bit post-bar mitzvah at this point. So we learn about, you'll have a chance to learn about all the Jewish holidays, and we have a lot of holidays, and there's special rituals attached to each one, and special foods, their connection to the land of Israel. What does Israel mean to Jews? What does it mean to be part of the peoplehood? What does it mean when somebody Jewish does something great and you feel good even though you don't have any reason to take credit for it? What does it mean when we say, okay, Yom Kippur is the holiest day of the year and we don't eat, but first we're going to have a really big meal before and then we have a giant break fast after? How does all that tie in? We're going into right now, it's kind of a good example, one of the holiest periods of the year, a time when we begin to get ready for Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year. So one of the great symbols of that, I happened to bring it along.
Oh, look at that.
Tell.
I love this. He's brought it on before.
I have, and if you're not awake yet, this will do it. This is called a shofar, the ram's horn, and we blow it only in this season, but we actually blow it every day of this coming month of Elul, the last month of the Jewish year, to get people ready to come to temple and to think about how they can live their lives better. New Year's is a time in America where you have some drinks, you shoot off fireworks, you go see football games the next day. In Judaism, New Year's is a time when you look at what your life is really like and you try to make it better in the year to come. It's a chance to get closer to your family, to your children, to anybody that you care about, your friends. So the shofar wakes us up and it says, okay, it's hot, maybe there's a monsoon coming or there's a fire in the hills.
Yikes.
Now it's time to turn back inward and see who we can really be. And it's a great Jewish symbol. So I brought the shofar. I promise I'll blow it at some point.
I hope so, because as we were saying, I needed more coffee this morning.
Well, this will do it.
I'm hoping that does it.
Guaranteed, if they blew this at Starbucks, they would, stop being able to make money on coffee.
Yes, and really quick, I want to get to everything on the table,
Sure.
too. It looks delicious. You've got on the right there.
So here on our right is a challah. That's the braided egg bread we use for Shabbat, the Sabbath. We have candlesticks because we begin every festival with the symbol of light. This is kind of a mini Torah. It's not the full-size one, but we use it when we go on our Shabbat morning hike services, which we do about once a month. Next to it, you have a Kiddush cup, which is the silver cup that we use to begin the Sabbath and other festivals, another shofar. And then this is actually a very beautiful Passover Seder plate. You don't need it now, but in the spring, it's important. And in Taste of Judaism, we go through the whole calendar so you can see what all these experiences are like. If you want to know what a bar or bat mitzvah is, what it is to have a Jewish baby naming, or a bris, or something like that. And then we brought food to share. This is kugel, noodle kugel, which is served all the time. And we serve it, this is a good one to sort of get a little bit of a taste of Judaism. And I'll give you guys a taste, I promise.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Made by, this one I think is made by Ambassador, but our Women of Reformed Judaism at Temple Emanu-El make great food that you get a chance to sample and taste of Judaism.
Yes, and Rabbi, before we run out,
Sure.
I want to hear how that sounds, because we're getting out of time, but I want to hear it.
Absolutely. So, by the way, anybody, you just call, or you can go to our website, and we will sign you up. It's free. Okay, so here's the...
Free.
I'll just run through the shofar calls
Okay.
and see if they work for you. This one I called long, we might run out of the segment time, so here we go.
Wow.
Wow, Rabbi. Holy moly.
Amazing.
Rabbi, thank you so much for coming on again.
Thank you very much,
always a
guys.
pleasure.
Always a delight to be here.
All right, and everyone is invited to the Taste of Judaism classes with Temple Emanu-El. To find out more, you can call 327-4501, visit their website at templeemmanueltucson.org, or send an email to mila@templeemmanueltucson.org.